I came across something crazy, man. Charleston White just did an interview with Say Cheese, and he touched up on a lot of interesting topics, man. One of them, in I've yet to find any in alignment or any public information out there because they usually put. I don't watch him close enough. I'm sure he has put his symbolism and his, shown he's aligned with the Masonic order. But he's out there playing Cat Williams. Put it like that. The double agent Charleston White. It seemed like every since my first channel has been gone, they've been trying to basically take everything from the black side of what I spoke on, as far as everything from the flat earth to Freemasonry to them built both being on the same side, exposing celebrities being with them, saying everything about space not being real. He's talking about all of this. And Sean Cotton, he's fake too, because he's known they could have basically reached out to me and said, "Hey, why don't you talk about these things?" They basically, because I never shown my face, that they would never acknowledge it, but they know, like, now all of a sudden all this is coming out and I've been spoken on it. So he's asking him these questions, okay, about flat earth and everything, and he won't go deep into it because he's a controlled opposition. They'll give you some truth, but they'll mix in some lies. Sean asked him about how the sun works, right? In the midst of him talking about, so you believe in the flat earth, this and that, and he said that I don't believe none of it real. He don't believe none of it. And what's the point of them lying? Sean asked him that. The point of them lying about everything, as far as going to space and everything, is to hide God. They don't want everybody to know we're stuck here, so everybody will start doing all crazy shit. They don't want everybody to know, like, hey, we the only ones, we lied. Aliens and demons are one and the same. He mentioned aliens. He said it come from the ocean. He threw it all over the place. So I'm here to, what I'm saying, tell y'all, like, yeah, he's control opposition. And he, like I said, asked him about the sun. He said, oh, he went to somewhere else. When the sun and the moon are work like a clock, that's where they get the time from, the clock. They work, they go around in the distance, and it's like a light pole. I will show examples of it because I'm definitely, yeah, it's there. We're in that ecosystem under the firmament. The sun is not 93 million miles away. He didn't say that. He didn't say, oh, it's local. He won't say that. He won't say anything past, like, oh, he won't get the detail because they're going to say, oh, he's a flat earther, or, you can't, this is how it works. Like I said, one in the, where it's like a clock, and nobody knows what it looks like on the outside. The waters above the waters, below the waters. If he doesn't believe in the Christian Bible, he doesn't believe in religion. He doesn't believe in religion, so he's not gonna acknowledge the fact of anything about God at this point. And none of that. So y'all gotta know this guy is just another control opposition on these big platforms that controls how many they get views just like that, right? And the square and stationary earth, he doesn't say anything about that. That earth is stationary. It's immovable. We don't spin in a rotating ball, like a rotating ball. He asked him all these questions. Sean Cotton, reach out to me, dude. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'll never retire. Cause somebody's gonna come across my videos one day, and it's gonna come out, even more and more. And I guess I'll be on the black side of it with showing people that, because I've spoken on this to my family, everybody for years, and it'll come out eventually. But yeah, Charleston White, he was asked about Gucci Man and everything, and we all know Gucci Man is not the real Gucci Man. We all know this, man. That's not Gucci Man, and they trying to make it seem like that woman controlling him, like she played a part in something, but yeah, man. They want a story to print. Put it like that. All the new social media biggest channels, like They're all basically the new newspapers. That's why they put those out of business. So pay attention to what's out there, man. Like, comment, subscribe. But yeah, definitely Charleston White. He's playing out there trying to play Cat Williams and talk about Epstein and everything, and Pete, and saying the guy Pete from, they've been having lookalikes in Hollywood, y'all. Like, they talk about it all the time. People, they've been doing it for years. The Italian mob, they just, the Arabians, like with ICE. Yeah, they're trying to do. He talking about one world government and stuff, but he won't say too much. Like I said, the truth is channel. He never talks about flat Earth. He doesn't want it. He doesn't mention anything about that. All he wants you to know is that something is a conspiracy. That's all they want you to know. Oh, it's a conspiracy. That's it. Nothing else around it. Now they saying Freemasons control it because of people putting it out there, and it's like, okay, damn, we dropped the ball. But yeah, man, Charleston White, man, I'm on you. So y'all out there stealing my style and everything, but then playing Cat Williams on the slide because y'all in the entertainment industry. So that's why people will listen. You got a voice. You already got a platform. So if you could say these things and throw people the other way, then that's exactly what they've been wanting y'all to do in the first place. So yeah, be easy, y'all.